Now we're gonna start this grade 7 class with my math class, my first math class, and it's gonna be with geometry grade 7 class, and it's gonna be we're gonna start with the revision work because that's what we start with every time. Now we did before the things we did before, of course, but now we're gonna do it again, and this time we're gonna do the intermediate level, so it's not gonna be that easy, I guess. So let's get started, and I guess you're gonna love this class because and you're gonna get free uh, videos for math for and we're gonna finish the syllabus, and I guess it's gonna be awesome. So subscribe to this channel and go to my website, and for more contents, just do message me or email me, whatever you can do. So we're gonna start with this geometry class 7. So we're gonna do exercise 10A, and we're gonna do the intermediate level for page number 266, and we're gonna do numbers 10, 11, and 13. Now I guess you all know which book we're gonna follow because we usually follow this book, and we're gonna follow we're gonna follow this book, this page. Okay, now we're gonna do this one. Okay, now we're gonna do this new syllabus mathematics book. We're gonna go to page 266, number 10, 11, and 13. Now we're gonna start with number 10. As you can see, can you see this? Okay, number 10. Now for number 10, we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna comment. Okay, start doing it. Okay, so we're gonna do. Wait, let's go to the tools. Comment. Okay. Now number 10. We're gonna do with number 10. Start with number 10. Okay, this is gonna be. It says X, Y, and Z are three angles lying on a straight line. Okay, now whenever we read this information that they're lying on a straight line, we're gonna mark this out with a marker. I have this marker here, and we're gonna mark this out. They're lying on a straight line. Okay, what do you understand by they're lying on a straight line? This is a really important point, that they're lying on a straight line. They're lying on a straight line. So whenever things lie on a straight line, they add up to 180 degrees. This is so important, and if you understand this, you're going to be understanding this math. So I'm going to draw a rough diagram that it might be looking like. I'm not sure because I don't know the angles. I'm just going to think that it might look like this. It's going to be a straight line. There are going to be three lines into it, like this. Okay. There's going to be three angles in this line, and they're going to be adding up to 180 degrees. Now we do not really know what these angles are going to be because we don't have the information for these angles, but we're going to guess that it's going to be. Okay, we're just going to write this down right here. Okay. Okay. So here, suppose it's going to be X, and okay, there's going to be a Y in here. Okay, wait. Yeah, and there's going to be Z in here, and there's going to be X in here. So from this thing, we can say that X and Y and Z, they're going to add up to 180 degrees because they're lying on a straight line. So X plus Y plus Z equals 180 degrees. And the reason is going to be because they're supplementary angles. So you can write down that they lie on a straight line, whatever you want to write down. Okay, or this angle is lying on a straight line. Okay, now what we say, the question says that if Y equals X plus Z, find the value of Y. Now you know that Y equals X plus Z, which is so important because we can see from right here that Y equals X plus Z. So we can say that if Y equals X plus Z, then, okay, I'm sorry if my camera doesn't cover the whole screen. I'm just going to do this later on. Okay, we're just going to say X. Now instead of writing Y, we can write down X plus Z because it says that Y equals X plus Z. And then plus Z is going to be 180 degrees. Now we're going to go to the next line, which is going to be 2X plus 2Z equals 180 degrees. Now we can divide this by 2, or we can take 2 common and then divide by 2, which is going to bring us X plus Z equals 90 degrees. Now we know that X plus Z equals Y, so if they ask you to find the value of Y, we can easily say that Y equals 90 degrees too. Now the most important part here is that when you're just solving this math, this is a really easy math. that it's an intermediate level, I think you didn't do this in grade 6. So I'm doing this again, and this is a really important math. So you make sure that you write all the steps and avoid making mistakes. Okay, the next one says that if x equals y equals z, find the value of z. So it means that all these angles are equal. Now I can write down x plus y plus z equals 180 degrees. So we can say that they all are equal. So we can write down all to be z, right? Okay, I made a mistake, I guess. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, it's going to be 3z because all are equal to z. So 3z equals 180 degrees and z equals 60 degrees. So this is going to be our answer. I'm directly doing it from the book, from New Syllabus Mathematics book. I think that's going to be more helpful because we already know the concept and I'm going to draw this. So from this to math, I guess you understood. I guess you understood how to do this math. Now we're going to go to the next one. Okay, this is number 11 from exercise 10A. If you have the book, you know where it is from. Now it's from here, and we're going to do it from here. Okay, so it says in the figure DOB. Now we can see this figure right here, and if you can't see, you can just tell me. Okay, DOB is a straight line. You can see DOB is a straight line. If BOC is twice of AOB, so BOC is twice of AOB. Now we can just write this down here. Okay, now whenever we know about something compared with the other, we're going to say BOC can be X, and BOC is twice of AOB. BOC is twice of AOB, so BOC is twice of AOB. So AOB is X, BOC is going to be twice X. Okay, now what we're going to do is COD is 4 times of AOB. COD is 4 times of AOB. Now we can see of AOB, okay, of AOB. So COD is 4 times of AOB. So AOB is X, so COD is going to be 4X. And lastly, DOA. DOA is 5 times of AOB. So everything is related with AOB, so we're considering AOB to be X, so it's going to be 5X. Now they ask you to find the angle, find all the 4 angles. So it's going to be easy because now we're just going to add them up. And now, as you can see from here, it's kind of like easy. You can see from right here that they are all in a circle, right? They're now all lying in a circle. So if they're all lying in a circle, then we can easily say that they are going to add up to, okay, now 360 degrees, right? So we're going to write this down at first here. So we're going to say that, okay, I'm sorry, okay, wait. Now we're going to just do this right here. So we can say that 2x plus x plus 5x plus 4x equals 360. Now we can just, or we can just even give the reason. I don't know how my color of my pen changed to orange one. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna do this now. I don't even like this font, right? Doesn't this font like look so bad? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Okay. Now we're gonna do 5, 4, 9, 9, 10, and 12. So 12x equals, wow. Yeah, 12x equals 360 degrees, and x equals 30. Is it 30? Yeah, it's 30. Okay, so now we can say x equals 30. Now the question is mainly because you're just gonna write down all the angles right here, right? So if you want to write all the angles, then AOB angle. Okay, write down all the angles right here. Angle AOB equals x, so it's equals 30. Angle BOC equals twice x, so it's equals 2 times 30, which is 30, which is 60, right? Yeah, absolutely. And then angle COD is 4 times AOB, so 4x, so it's going to be 430, 120, and the last one's going to be angle, what is going to be? Okay, angle AOD, so it's going to be 5 times D, 5 times of 30, so it's going to be 150, so that's how you're going to do it. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. So I guess this one was kind of easy. I guess you can just do this well. always going to go for texts. I don't know, how did it come up here? Okay, whatever. This is going to be the answer, and the marker line. Okay, I think you can read the questions well. Okay, we're now going to go for this. Okay, number 13, which is going to be the last math from exercise 10. A, right? Okay, this is going to be the last math. Okay, number exercise 10A. We're going to do number 13. In the figure, AOB and COD are straight lines. You can see AOB and COD are straight lines. Can't you see it? You can see it, okay. Now, what does it say? Find the value of x and y. Now, you can see this. There is an x and there's a y. Now, you need to find out the value for x and y. Now, for this sort of math, what I can say is that you need to just do it in kind of like a different way. You can see that these all would add to 180 degrees. And look at the vertically opposite angles. We need only x and only y because we can't like do them together, right? So we're gonna do. If you can see well, I'm gonna use another line to make you clear about it. Okay, you can see that these two lines are straight lines, right? COD and another line, which is gonna be this one. Okay. COD and AOB. These two are straight lines. Now, whenever we have clues about straight lines, what we can say is that there is going to be vertically opposite angles, right? So this angle, the one opposite to the straight line, is going to be vertically opposite to the other one, which is going to be in the opposite direction. So this one and this angles are going to be vertically opposite. So from here, what we can say is that 34 plus 186 minus 4x will be equal to 6x. So from here, and the reasons are going to be vertically opposite angles. Okay, now what we can just do is that we can just write that down here. Okay, so we just need to simplify this. If you just do it by yourself, I'm gonna take, okay, so 34 and 186. So it's gonna be 220, and 6x and 4x are gonna add up to 10x equals 10x. So we can say x equals 22. I hope you all understood this math. It's so important. Okay, it's really important, so it's better if you understand it. Okay. It's great. Now what we're gonna do is now we're gonna find the value for y, and we can see that using this line, what we can see is that this line is two angles are lying adjacent. So these two lines are gonna add to 180 degrees. So we can write easily that 6x. Oh my god, okay, 6x plus 3y equals 180, and the reasons are going to be whatever you want to write. You can write down angles in a straight line, supplementary angles, adjacent angles, whatever you want to write. I always write supplementary angles for this, so it's better to write that. Okay, now, then again, we're going to write, now we know the value for x, which is 22. So we're going to write 6 times 22, which is going to be 132. 132 plus 3y equals 180 degrees. Now, 180 minus 132 is going to be 48. So 3y equals 48. Y equals 16. So, easy, right? So, intermediate level is not that hard. Okay, now we're going to go for, so we did this first 3 math problems, which were from exercise 10A. Intermediate level. Now we're going to go for exercise 10B and do some intermediate level maths. So I guess this is not that hard as you might have thought it to be. So we're going to come up with new videos every math problems, and we're going to finish the syllabus, and it's going to be easy. Okay, now let's go to the next one, which is from exercise 10B, and it's intermediate level, page 274, number 4A, B, and 5C. If you all have this new syllabus mathematics book 1 book, then just get that. page number, and let's start doing this math. Okay, these are kind of like hard maths. I think you might have done that before, or you might have forgotten how to do this, so I'm just going to do this again. I guess it's going to be easy. So we're going to do number 4a at first. Number 4a is that, given that AB is parallel to CD, find the value of the unknown in each of the following figures. Now we can see that there is an unknown which is a degrees, and they ask us to find the value of this a. Now how we can do this is that I'm going to give you a simple trick. Now what we can do is that we can see that this figure is not closed. It's an open figure, and it's not possible for us to find out. It's not a polygon, right? It's not a polygon. It's only polygon when it's a closed figure. So the only way we can make it closed is by drawing a line. So I am going to draw a line right now here, and this line is going to be perpendicular because I can draw any way a line, right? So I'm going to draw this line away. Since these two lines are parallel, they're definitely going to be perpendicular, right? When I'm going to draw a line, yeah, it can be perpendicular. Now I want to make you understand this fact that if you don't understand this, now suppose I'm just explaining you something out of this box. Okay, let me tell. Suppose this question had the same figure, but in a different way. Maybe there were no parallel lines. Suppose it was like this. AB, okay, wait. AB was like this. A was here. Oh my god, no. Here, okay. Wait. Okay, A was here. B was here. C was here, and D was here. Okay. Oh my god, no. D was here. Okay, C was here, right here. Okay. C. Now, this figure is the same thing here, but it's going to be, instead of for AB and CD being parallel, suppose they were not parallel. Now, in this case, it wouldn't have been possible for us to draw a line which is going to be perpendicular, because only parallel lines are going to have perpendicular thingies. So it was not possible for us to draw something perpendicular from here. It was not possible at all. So the distance, whatever line we would have drawn, it wouldn't have been perpendicular, because these lines are not, what should I say? These are not parallel lines. Only because these lines are parallel, AB and CD are parallel, we can draw this perpendicular line. So if this math problem didn't have these parallel lines, it wouldn't have been possible for us to draw this perpendicular line right here. Okay, so we're going to draw this perpendicular line right here, and we're just going to make this. So for this figure, we're going to draw these lines, and it's going to be, okay, we're going to draw this figure. So now we're going to add A. So what we can see is that now it's a closed figure, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So 5 sides makes a pentagon, right? So let's find the sum of interior angles for a pentagon. So sum of interior angles for a pentagon is equals, remember the formula that we learned before, which is n minus 2 times 180 degrees. Now here, instead of writing n, we're going to write 5 because it has 5 sides and it's a pentagon, so it's going to be 3 times 5 minus 2 is 3, and 3 times 180 degrees, which is going to be 540. Okay, 540. So now we know it's 540, so we can say that A plus 142, A plus 142 plus 114 plus, since these are perpendicular, so we can say that this is 90 and this one is 90, so 90 and 90, so 180, so plus 180 equals, it's going to be 540 because they're going to add up to 540. Okay, now you need to do this part by yourself. Okay, do this by yourself and find the result, what A equals to. So A will be equals to, A equals, okay, find that out by yourself. So what's the answer gonna be? Okay, it's gonna be 104. So this is an easy way, isn't it? Yeah, let's go to the next map now. Okay, number 4A is done. Now let's go for 4B. Now 4B is easy, like it's all like drawing lines and making it follow the rules for transversal lines or parallel, alternate. So here again we need to draw a line here so that we can find the value for B. So I'm gonna draw this line, and this is gonna be a line I'm gonna draw from here, or you can even draw from here wherever you want to draw it. Like, okay, I'm gonna try showing you both ways. Okay, I'm gonna draw it from here. Now I'm gonna draw this line, which is gonna be called EX. Here, X. Okay, X is gonna be here. Okay, X. So EX is gonna be parallel. I'm making it parallel. Okay, wait. This EX is gonna be parallel to this AB. So now we're gonna write this down here. So it's gonna be draw EX parallel to AB. Now, since they're parallel, what you understand is that this angle and this angle are going to be interior angles, and they're going to add to 180 degrees. And this angle and this angle too are going to be interior angles, so they're going to add to 180 degrees. So what we can just do is that, so angle XEC will be equal to 180 minus 34, and the reason 37, and the reason is going to be that they're interior angles. And if you're asked to write the parallel lines, then do write the parallel lines, interior angles, and write down the parallel lines AB parallel to EX. Now angle X AEX is going to be 180 minus 69. 180 minus 69. Now here the reasons are going to be the same reasons. I'm not going to write that again, but you know what the reasons going to be. Okay, and finally you can see right here that B, this angle is going to be 180 minus 69. This angle is going to be 180 minus 37. And so what is going to be happening right here? There's going to be all adding up to 360 degrees because they're all in a circle, right? Okay, so from here you're going to write B plus 180 minus 37 plus 180 minus 69 equals 360. Now, as we can see right here, this 180 and 180 is going to add to 360, and if it goes to that side, it's going to become 0. So B will be equal to minus 37 minus 69, so 106. Okay, so I guess it's easy. Now I have another way for this, but I don't know if you can do that or not. I'm just gonna think. I'm gonna show you in this way, the other way around here. Instead of drawing this parallel line, we could have drawn this another way. Instead of drawing this way, we could have made this appear on the other side, like here. Okay, so I'm gonna show this too because I want to show you all the ways. Okay, and if we drew it here, then this line would have been parallel to this one. So suppose this is called EY. EY. We can call this EY, and EY would have been parallel to AB. So EY would have been parallel to AB. This one should be parallel to this one. Okay, now what would happen is that 69 and this one would have been alternate, right? Because of these parallel lines, this one and this one would have been alternate, and this one would have been alternate too. So B would have been equal to. Okay, so B would have been equal to 37 because this is alternate, and this one is alternate too. So 37 plus 69. So in this way, we would have got the same answer, but in an easier way. So I would like to say that you need to follow the easier methods instead of doing the longer ways to save your time. So we can do this one easily than doing the other one. So this one should be done before. I guess I prefer this one more than that one. So if you want, you can just do this one, but this is going to be lengthy, so it's better if you do the other one. Okay, now let's go below. And this is the last math for today and for my first geometry class. It says that in each of the following figures, AB is parallel to CD. Find the value of the unknown. So in this one, it's going to be same as the last one, but it's more complicated. So here, what we're going to do is draw lines again. Yeah, same thing, because here we need to find C. Now in this way, we can do it in two ways again. I'm going to show you the easier way, I guess. Okay, let's see what way we can do. We're going to draw from here. Okay, now we're going to draw this angle XF, which is going to be here. Okay, XF is going to be here. Okay, and XF is going to be parallel to AB and CD, both of them. Okay, if it's parallel to one of them, it's going to be eventually parallel to the other one too. So, yeah, so it's going to be here and here. So now this one is parallel to this one and this one. Now, you can see that this one is interior angles, right? So this one and this one is interior angles. So we can say that this part is going to be 180 minus 19. So I can just write this down, that here this part is going to be angle XFD is going to be 180 minus 19, which would be equal to, do it by yourself, 161, right? Okay. Now here we need to find this other angle here, but the problem here is that this angle we do not know. So for that reason only, we need to draw another line here. We need to draw another line right here, because we can't say what angle is going to be that. So if you draw this another line from here, which is going to be parallel again, okay, now we can name this X EY, right? Yeah, we can name this Y. So this angle would be parallel to this one. Now, we can say that this is alternate because it's 28, and this AEY is going to be 28 too. So we can say right here that angle AEY would be equal to 28. Now, since it's 28 and this whole thing is 94, so we can say that this angle would be 94 minus 28. So this angle YEF, will be 94 minus 28. So, and this angle are going to be, what would they be? This angle is 94 minus 28, and this angle is going to be, yeah, so they're going to be, if you don't understand this part, then just make sure you ask me. This one is going to be 24, right? This one's going to be, this is 28 because this one and this one are 28 because they are alternate, right? Now this one is, whole one is 94. So if this is 28, this one is going to be 94 minus 28, right? Yeah, so this one's going to be 94 minus 28. And this angle are interior angles because these two lines are parallel. So for interior angles, interior angles. So these one and this one is going to add up to 180. So it's going to be 180. So this angle going to be angle EFX will be 94 180 minus 94 minus 28, which is going to be 94 minus 28. Now you can find this angle easily. And lastly, what you need to do is that C will be equal to all these angles. So we can say C will be, so we can easily say that C will be equal to angle EFX plus angle, what's going to be, uh, angle XFT, right? So now we can easily say what this answer is going to be. So equal to, so find these angles, 161, and the other one's going to be 114, because this is going to be 114, and here it's going to be angle EFX going to be 114, and here you're going to add, I think you can't see this one, so I'm going to write down right here. So I'm going to write this down here, so it's going to be 114, and then you're going to add this angle, which is going to be, not this angle, this one, 161. So the answer is going to be for C equals 114 plus 161. So it's going to be 275. Thank you guys for watching this. Now, I think this is the end of this, and I guess you're going to have a great day. My maths are going to be always easy because they are easy. Math is easy. And a lot of people might think it to be hard, but it's not that hard at all. Now, if you come to my class every day, you're going to understand I'm going to make math easier and more fun for you. So thank you guys for watching this, and thank you once again. So the next class we're going to do for geometry, we're going to do more hard advanced level math. And then we're going to start new topics some days later. So if you don't have any question, if you don't understand a math problem, then just drop your question down in my website. And it's going to be more easier for me to explain you math. Thank you guys, and bye. Bye, guys.